seems that the evidence against you has failed to appear. How do you explain that? You must be a very dangerous man, Wei Shen.
Show these motherfuckers what it means to be Sun On Yi!
That is exactly what we want people to think.
According to the file, he has a history of extreme behavior.
Yes.
It could turn into a vendetta.
Tell your boss, stay the fuck out of my territory.
Raymond, Wei Shen is perfect for this job.
Well, how'd you think this was gonna go down?
It's war now. That's what worries me, Wei. You're one of them.
So, I played Sleeping Dogs again, and now I'm making that your problem. Wei Shen. This man is not human. He is aggressive. He is destructive, quick to anger,
Fuck you!
and is known to break the rules.
The suspect is down!
He's a cop. But not just any cop. He's an undercover cop. The kind with no laws. And that's the basis of the game. Sleeping Dogs is a disassociated perspective civilian casualty game, based in the Congo, which is just Hong Kong, but a little crustier. Wei Shen has recently returned from the war-ravaged lands of the United States to his home turf of Hong Kong with the intent to kick the shins of the Triad. To do so, he must first overcome the streets and its psychotic inhabitants. The streets of Hong Kong will suck you in and suck you dry, especially if you make the same mistake I did and turn subtitles off for better footage.
你知啊，我 Winston 咧就嚟同 Peggy 結婚㗎啦。
I have no idea what's going on.
係啦，唉，到時間啦，啊 Peggy 咧就
This is just like if I was actually in Hong Kong.
我會揾人車佢。啊，咁你啊
I'm so immersed. Roaming the streets of Hongdong are members of the Triad. Members of your own or rival gangs that share the same 6 models. Beating the ever-living shit out of these people is the main draw of this game. It fights like a Batman, but breaks Geneva conventions like a GTA. I should also remind you that Wei Shen is a cop, a very good man, who would never do anything to hurt his fellow officers or innocent bystanders. I lied to you, this man is batshit crazy. Truth be told, that's a lot of the appeal of the game. Turns out going undercover and establishing relationships with gang members makes you care about them. Oh no, criminals might be people too. This all begins with our good friend Jackie Ma, whose character consists of, how are you alive? Why are you here? And why does God hate you so much? This man is method acting a human punching bag. He's Sisyphus with 2 broken legs. He's also your way into the Triad to begin with, and an unwaveringly good and loyal friend.
So you mentioned your sister back there.
Amy? Yeah, she OD'd years ago now. I mean, after we moved to the States, she tried to kick that shit, but...
That sucks. She was, you know, really alive.
I'll take, does he live for 100? The answer might surprise you. On our way to meet our new homie boys and do the drugs, we are confronted by a wild tutorial. If a Sun On Yi you wish to be, you must first drop these bitches 3. Wait a minute, I'm battling pacifists. They really stanced up and said, that's it. Oh no, they're trying to bully me. They're attacking me with my trauma. Time to use my communication skills.
What did they do to you in America, man?
Oppression. Getting into the Water Street gang is as easy as saying, thanks Jackie, and before you know it, we're committing crimes. This is of course on behalf of Winston Chu, a relatable character on the account that he operates his business from his mother's property. Winston Chu is an angry guy and a redpole in the Sun On Yi who cares about his boys a good bit in a abusive father kind of way. He also loves to have tickle fights, but he misunderstands. One of Winston's biggest moneymakers is the night market, a bustling place of business and pork buns. You will hear the pork bun man a million times, and a million times more in your nightmares. But people at the night market are confused, as a rival redpole in the Sun On Yi is moving in on Winston's territory and being generally a naughty little boy. A childhood friend of Winston's named Dog Eyes, whose appearance disappointed me. The solution to this is violence. It's always violence. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. Sleeping Dogs also has the incredible selling point of being just a little silly. Real goofy in the code, programmed in silly strings, and I love it. From J-Jigglers to the fucking Rapture, you're sure to see things that God wants you to forget. The best way for a game to be, honestly. Aside from witnessing the tearing threads of reality, there are plenty of other activities you can embrace as a part of your life on the streets. For example, street racing, an honorable and fair competition of machine and driver, measured by horsepower and how many times you can ram into your opponent before they erupt into flame. Technically, this is illegal. This bears no meaning to Wei. Vehicle damage also means nothing to Wei. This man will turn a semi into a compact car. So long as the wheels spin, people die. Killing without wheels is just as easy, and supply almost meets demands at the fight clubs. Revel in the glory of repeated mass murder while you stand upon giant piles of the same 4 guys. 4 guys who apparently formed a battle pact to only attack one at a time. This does them a great deal of good on their quest to become the world's bloodiest man smoothie. Eventually, once Grabby McWaney Toucher starts showing up, then they at least try to team up on you. Ever the opportunists. I don't think they were meant to have this many enemies on screen at once. Things tend to get a little wacky. Every once in a while, one gets taken by the code. Even beyond pulping, the distractions go on and on. Enjoy all of the scenic tourist attractions Hong Kong has to offer, such as drug busts, automotive theft tycoon, legal assassinations, confusing poker, karaoke, cockfighting, watchdogs, collectathon, and dating. One of such partners you can canonically murder. And those are just the side quests. The main quests consist of 2 linear paths, police missions and triad missions, or as I like to call them, the boring ones and the reason you're here. The police missions are arranged as cases with multiple missions for each case. This is well organized and efficient. I am here for chaos. The triad missions progress the fucking game. We have a winner. The police cases are quite sterile and very legal. You get told what to do and you do it. Good dog. The triad missions introduce you to the mainstay characters and invest your interest directly into the gang members' veins. Why do I love this little bitch? He tried to haze me 3 seconds ago, and now I'm basically a helicopter parent. This is my homie now. I am a big stand for criminal number 4. In your crew, you have such esteemed members as Jackie Definitely Dies, Conroy Cheesy Bitch, Vincent Organ Harvest Victim, Duke No Character, and Calvin, who,
What do you need?
A ride, but in a second.
Okay. You're not gonna shoot anyone, are you?
Hell no. Let's go.
Ooh, we don't fuck with Calvin. Winston's mother is an honorary member as well. She is the only member of this gang I fear, and I can't even understand what she's saying. All I know is that not pissing her off isn't a rule, it's survival. Big Daddy Winston, how may I please? I will commit these crimes for the good of our boys, my lord. I love you. There aren't too many characters the writers wanted you to get attached to aside from the main crew. The fellas you run with, your homie G's, your fucking boys. They seem to feel the same way about you, since you go from Circle Biscuit to Honored Opinion, all for the small price of endless lives. And a factory. They really like it when you annihilate the factory. They never question you again after the fact. To be fair, it wasn't very hard to do when the foreman's best defense is getting winded at you. That and more meat. Fresh for the barbecue. Good guy. Of course, while your boys loved the impromptu demolition derby, your bosses did not. Uncle Po, the head of the Sun On Yee, requests Winston's presence to talk about the possibility of killing him. While you drive Winston to his pending demise, he divulges to you that he wants you to take care of the boys when he's gone, that their lives lie in your hands, as does the well-being of his fiancée Peggy. When he is gone, it is you that must lead, and informs you that when he goes, Wei should not even flinch. Upon meeting with Uncle Po, he hits us with a solid bitch why, to which we respond with a tactically placed he started it. With this and some quick thinking from Wei, Winston's life is spared and even more doors open for just being a general nuisance to the world. These doors come in the form of missions, lore, and even a new house to replace the grungy little apartment that Wei never respected in the first place. Yep, nothing's changed. And my man pisses chicken soup. Every city on the map has its own collectibles, events, and missions to absolutely ruin. I neglected to mention the existence of favors in the game, small errand boy tasks where the lovely people of the nation ask you to do everything they can't, physically or legally. All things you can expect from your friendly neighbor, like getaway driving, property damage, insurance fraud, and getting robbed. All in a day's work, miss. Now if you'll excuse me. It's morning time. All of these little missions raise your face level, which isn't just that funny little thing you do with no middle sliders. It's your popularity, baby. And the more popular you are, the more hand jobs affect you. That and you get a valet.
Hey, it's Wei. I need a car.
A car? Takla! I'll be there right away.
He's doing his best. Wherever his best is. Far better than the taxi drivers, that's for sure. Low bar, I guess. Incredibly, they even managed to make escort missions not suck. Lucky us, because our first order of business is to chaperone the aforementioned Peggy, soon to be Chu, to run wedding errands. While taking Peggy to her appointments, we learn a lot about her. She shares with us the importance of feelings, family, and love.
You got a cake picked out.
Winston's in charge. Way!
Things that are absolutely foreign to Wei multi-kill shit. Listening to her talk, you would almost forget the way she acted when she found out her wedding cake was taken.
Way, slow down!
Peggy, if we don't catch that van, you won't have your special cake at your wedding.
What? Faster, go faster!
He's not pulling over.
You're a gangster, do something! Get out there and get him! Get that van!
Relax, I just want the cake.
What? This is my cake! Mine!
Ah, well, this sounds like a simple miscommunication that we... Ah, yes, of course, Wei. Very good. Or that she asked us to steal an endangered flower from peaceful monks, who immediately abandoned that title. Oh, must not be a fighter. Goofs aside, it's nice to have a small departure from the burly roid rage environment for a minute.
Life isn't perfect, it never is. You have a good heart.
Peggy,
Nope, I know, women's intuition.
The writers really made you think about where your life is right now, in a life that you aren't even living. Like I didn't have enough to worry about. Repressing our feelings once more, we deliver the bride-to-be safe and sound, the first bystander to ever survive. I think she's good for Winston. Weddings can be stressful, and without someone to keep him in line, he gets real tickly. Well, now what? I suppose I should go get a suit. Oh yeah, cop missions. I still care. I promise. Then again, they can't get married until I show up. It would be rude to keep them waiting. Hell, even Uncle Po is here. We can have one good day.
Wait, fantastic. I got a case of the chairman's favorite wine in my car. I forgot to bring it in. Do you mind grabbing it and making sure they know it's for him?
Man's taking down full cases of wine himself. What a trooper. No.
Shit! Jackie, thank God you were always late. Fucker, motherfucker! Fuck! Who shoots up a fucking wedding? Uncle Po, too. Fuckers! Shit! Fuck!
I am not emotionally attached, officer. I swear. Now, the Triad is in a civil war. Dog Eyes is celebrating the wedding raid. His boss Big Smile Lee is pressing into your territory, and the strongest leaders the Sun On Yi have are at each other's throats for power. The boys need a leader, Winston and Peggy need revenge, and a hell of a lot of people need killing.
You did this, Lee, and I'm coming for you.
I think I know a guy. The rest of the game I can best describe as revenge in drip, by any means necessary. At this point, the cop meter seems more like a nuisance than a need, and that probably isn't a good sign, but it is by design. Environmental kills get more brutal. Wei's morals never existed to begin with. Oh, and the police are corrupt.
Pendulum! What are you doing?
Spoilers for reality. With all the stress and chaos constantly ringing around you in a cacophony of madness and death rattles, there is only one sanctity from the resounding last words of your dying friends. Side missions. The progression of the game and where you are in it basically stops until the next Triad mission, so all the time in the world, I guess. Oh boy, a citizen in need.
Can you help me, mister?
No promises. Let me just back up real quick.
Yeah, you see, my car's having a problem, and you look like you might be able to fix it.
I see the issue, ma'am. Your JPEG is smoking. Holy shit, good kick, fella. Good punch. Here I go morbing again. Fuck. Eventually. Oh shit, I guess this guy's got beef with the box ghost. 2000 kids be like, trauma.
You won't catch me, asshole.
Bad news, my guy. Oh my god. Maybe he can swim. Solid maybe. For some reason, every person in Hong Kong tries playing dead against water. It doesn't work. It's a good thing they all like to take boats. Except when they don't. To be fair, it takes a whole 3 frames to pilot one. Too much work. Sleeping Dogs is a game that's full of surprises. Like when I realized my graphics weren't at max halfway through collecting footage. You get to fight, rape, and take vengeance, all while socializing a wild animal. No matter how well it works. However, after all you have seen, I should still plead my case as to why Wei Shen is, in fact, a good guy. Exhibit A. Carpooling. Determination. And he, community service. Your Honor, I know this looks bad, but the passenger was unharmed for the length of the ride. Exhibit B. I rest my case. Don't worry, Mr. Shen. Every safety system here is basically non-existent. You can do whatever you want. Gang wars, bloodbaths, chaos, revenge. Who's really gonna stop you? Also, this game costs less than a fucking McChicken.